Yes, absolutely. I think a lot of people are going to want to find something to do indoors, probably even just at home once the colder air starts to move in.
Yeah, you're not going to want to go outside.
Absolutely not. No. So plan ahead. Definitely prepare for the cold. Today it's definitely chilly, but this is actually going to be one of our nicer days. And just looking outside, it is gorgeous. We do have lots of sunshine. There's hardly any clouds whatsoever to be found. Now in southeast Oklahoma, we do have a little bit of cloud cover. Let's go ahead and go to Links 1 and show you that, yes, lots of sun out there today. We do have some clouds trying to move in from Kansas, but all the white that you're seeing across northwest Oklahoma and out in the Panhandle, that's just snow that has yet to melt, and it could be a couple more days if it melts by then. So this is our Guthrie camera, part of our Lucky Star Sky Cam network. Beautiful, 46 degrees, the southwest wind at 14, but it does make it feel more like 40 degrees. Temperatures in the low to mid 40s across the north. We do have some upper 40s in northwest Oklahoma and some mid 50s, even some upper 50s already showing up across the far south. With the wind out of the west southwest between about 15 to 25, gusts as high as around 30 off to the east. But in northwest Oklahoma, that wind is still coming out of the northwest. So wind chills are a factor for some of us, especially the northern half of the state. So it feels more like the 30s for a lot of us, at least across central and northern Oklahoma. So just kind of looking at the big picture, things are really quiet across the southern plains, at least just to off the north, across parts of Nebraska and into parts of Iowa. We do have another winter storm, but that's really not impacting us a whole lot. It is dragging basically a weak boundary through the state that will just shift our wind to the northwest later this afternoon. But our next storm system is actually coming from the northwest. You can see all the winter storm warnings. There's even blizzard warnings out there. That will be moving through Oklahoma, but I'm not expecting it to be quite that intense by the time it does get here, at least not the first one. Now, with this particular storm, it is going to be moving in by tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, or early Friday morning. With this storm, it will have some moisture to work with. I think we see rain and storms in eastern Oklahoma. We could see a light mix in Oklahoma City by late tomorrow night, and then snow in parts of western Oklahoma. But as the storm does pull away from us, it's going to be cold enough that would be all snow, but the amounts with it are coming down significantly. But behind it, as we get into Saturday, especially into Sunday, temperatures are going to absolutely be cold. And we're talking about highs not making out at the 20s on Saturday, but on Sunday, we're going to struggle to make it into the double digits. So we're calling it the Polar Express. This is the next storm that's moving in by Sunday, and this one will have moisture to work with it as well. And it is looking like all snow for the entire state at that point. And behind it, though, it is still going to be terribly cold with even overnight lows at times getting down a couple of degrees below zero. So just kind of looking at the short term, what we are expecting tomorrow. Well, during the day tomorrow, there is a chance of snow in the Panhandle. But by tomorrow evening, we're going to start to see the moisture especially increase from the west. Now, in eastern Oklahoma, yes, rain and storms, but eventually this rain and snow mix will try to move into Oklahoma City, but it's all going to be very light during that time. However, well after midnight, it should be cold enough. Everything's going to switch over to all snow. But again, amounts look pretty light Friday afternoon. Temperatures will try to make it to just above freezing, and then the snow moves out of here. We should see a little bit of sun, but it's still just going to be cold. So today we're looking for a high of about 56 in Oklahoma City, the upper 50s across the south, and the upper 40s across the north. Overnight tonight, we're dropping down into the upper 20s in Oklahoma City, but the teens in Ponca City, about 21 in Enid, 24 in Alva, 26 degrees to start out the morning in Clinton tomorrow. And then tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be breezy again, the wind out of the south, so temperatures in the upper 50s. We could see low to mid 60s across the southern half of the state, but still low to mid 50s in the far north and northwest, 40s in Guymon. So by tomorrow evening, there's a chance of showers. Well, just to the north and west, we will see that transition over to rain and snow mix, while just plain snow in the far west. But a moderate chance right now. That chance will start to go up a little bit more by tomorrow night into Friday morning. Eventually, I think we all get a little bit of very light snow, but again, accumulations will be minor. So where you're seeing the white or the gray, that's just going to be about a trace or so. But again, there's going to be quite a bit of wind with it as well, so it's going to blow around. Now in Oklahoma City, areas to the north and east, that's where we could see maybe up to an inch. That's what it looks like at this point. So there could be some slick spots again by Friday morning. So trackers will obviously be out again Friday afternoon. We're going to try to make it to about 34 in Oklahoma City, low 30s across north, and then low 40s across the far south. But after that, that is when that true cold air starts to move in. By Sunday, 11 degrees, -1 by Monday morning. Monday afternoon, Martin Luther King Day, a high of 9. Lisa, back to you.